Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Merc and I'm doing another review of modded content for SnowRunner. Today we're going to be looking into something that I thought was interesting that I saw. The Z2 K-Truck. It's a light K-Truck mod from ZXP 990 from Z2. They got a little bit of information here on their mod about that. I believe they have a Patreon. You can go check that out if you want. Got that turned on and everything set up there, so we should be good to go. Now, I personally have actually wanted one of these to kind of set up for off-road shenanigans, but they're a little rare in my area still, though they are proliferating the continent slowly. People seem to be enjoying them when they get a hold of them and they last a while, so they don't move very far once they're in the owner's hands here. But yeah, I think they're kind of cool, and I like the idea of being able to take an off-road vehicle into places you wouldn't normally be able to get with it. I'm not sure exactly what brand this is supposed to be based off of. It looks like a combination of everything. If I had to guess, I'd say it was probably mainly modeled off of the Mitsubishi minicab. I believe there's a Suzuki Carry that was pretty close as well, but this is obviously their brand from Z2. And I think they did a pretty good job with it. It's got a lot of options for engines, and I have set it up crazily with all the bells and whistles, and it does have a lot there we'll get into, but even just the base engine, just this little one, it's pretty good. It will go slowly, but it will go. So if you like a bit of a challenge and a bit of novelty, it's kind of fun. But as you can see, that stage 3 is not messing around. So moving on, usual gearboxes, but it's got a couple of things, fine tune and a special. That's personal preference, I guess. Now, I don't think I'd want one of these too high up in the air because it just feels a little narrow, in my opinion, to begin with. It doesn't want to tip because what weight there is down low, but it's something you got to be mindful of when you're driving it, obviously, especially with it being light already. And it's got some custom tires there, as you can see, so you can do pretty much anything you want with it. Loads of winches. Haven't even gotten too far into that stuff. A couple different snorkel options, and then the frames one tripped me out. I got down here and saw this and I just laughed. Just imagine this thing scouting around and anywhere with it. Look at all that extra fuel. This thing could do the rest of the game from Michigan by itself, probably. That's a Scout. And then you got funny stuff like the ramen stall and the sweet potato grill. Little ube, anyone? Yep, that's kind of funny with that stuff. You got a little side stack coming out the bottom there and behind the... Well, is that? Yeah, the passenger wheel on the right-hand drive stuff. So it's like barely visible there. Just a little pipe. Or just coming straight out the back by the hitch. The weighting was one thing I had to make note of. I was just curious as to what it would do with the modded version of the truck, the upgraded. And yeah, you can slap on all 7,000 kilograms and it will keep it stable and planted, and you can do some fun stuff with it. But I think it's funny how they had to mess with the physics like that in this. Different face options are similar to older models of different things. You can pick your own style. Not much in the way of rims, just 2 sets, but that's not terrible. Lots of pre-programmed paint jobs, several drab colors, and bobbleheads and accessories are the usual, but let's take it outside and play with it. Nah, it's too dark. Let's change that. Okay. Yep. This thing will go through pretty much anything. The only thing I've seen that stopped it really are tree branches, just because of how light it is. And also, you can open the platform gates if you want. I think the main thing that I enjoy about it is that you can take it pretty much anywhere. Modeling is great, but the fact that you can squeeze this thing into places that you wouldn't normally think you could go, definitely makes it one of the better scouts in my opinion. Just gonna see if I can sneak through here. Yep. And you can take it into all kinds of nooks and crannies that you wouldn't think to go normally. But it will still haul all kinds of stuff. The bed itself is functional. You can get 1 unit of cargo back there. It will haul it. Lumber, spare parts. It's functional. I can even put that 4-wheeler in if I can drive the thing. I am not allowed to because I can't see where I'm going. But yeah, this is definitely a fun one. I encourage you to check it out. I know I enjoyed it. Wow. Like I said, the tree branches will slow you down. They just grab you and they're like, no, 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 hold on, son. Otherwise, terrain, it'll go over pretty much anything. I'll grab a trailer here and see what that'll do. Load up that 4-wheeler too, so you can check that out. Put a little more weight in the back and then have a trailer. I think that would be a fair shake. I don't need to do this, but I could lower the platform. Back it up. Put it in reverse, Terry. All right. As you can see, it will pack. Fun stuff. And these aren't even related mods, so that's fun that they work together. Ah, heck, why not? Just to show what it can do. It's going. And bear in mind, this is like, it said a 6-cylinder, but I would say it's probably like a 4-cylinder or a 3-cylinder in real life. For the base engine, anyway. You can get all kinds of stuff in here, I'm sure, aftermarket. In real life and in the game. Take it up the hill first and then through the mud wallow and back. Full-time diff, full-time all-wheel drive. We're rocking away. Oh. Out with the rock. Will it go? Come on, little 4-cylinder. I think it would do it without the rock in the way. Or if I get around the rock. No? Won't do it? Alright. Let's drop the trailer, see if it'll do it. I feel like that might be all she's got. Alright, so that's true to life in that. See if I can get around the trailer at least. Now that we're out of the rocks. And this is, once again, one of the weakest engines you could possibly get in something in the game, I'm sure. Nope, will not go. Let's see if I take a running start at it, if we'll do better. It wants to. It wants to. Will it? Doesn't feel like it will. Not loaded. Not loaded. Okay, so obviously it could use a little work if you're going to do any like kind of specific hauling or anything with it. So I would definitely invest in whatever upgrades you wanted to that end. But all in all, I think it's a fun little mod, and you can do a lot with the thing. You can go crazy with it, and it will perform. Like, you can get those extra upgrades on it, and it gets stupid. But that's if you don't want to challenge at all. If you do want to challenge and you like the authenticity of having something fun and novel to play with, I would highly recommend this. And I think that Z2 did a great job with it. So check it out if you want. Not, whatever. But thanks for your time. I appreciate it. And if you like what you saw here today, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It'll help the channel, and I'll be able to make more of these for you. Thanks again. Have a good one, and we'll see you later.